Ah, the joy of the handheld console. Portable, classic, and brimming with nostalgia. Whether you had a Game Boy tucked in your pocket, a Nintendo DS keeping you company on long car rides with your family, or today's emulators on your phone, handheld gaming has always been about one thing: taking the action and the adventure with you. Today's video is gonna be all about handheld consoles, some of my favorites: the Game Boy Color, the Game Boy Advance, the DS, PSP, name it. There's a lot of good games. But before that, let's talk about today's sponsors. Wait, we don't have any sponsors yet? CAP&SLAK, nobody is going to sponsor a channel that's a month old. I'm sorry. Let me introduce you to my alien freak. CAPTAINCHARMing, me, and my alien buddy SLAK are best friends traveling the universe together. Join and follow the charming fleet as we travel to different worlds with SLAK's powers, as we meet different characters from all kinds of different video games from the past. There's just one little problem: when he gets a little too excited.
Joe, what are you doing? Joe? Joey.
I'm not gonna stop till I get my shot. That's who I am, that is my plan. Will I end up on top you? Bet on it, 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 bet on it.
Yes, it gets a little bit crazy. Now, if you don't want to miss any of that, or you want to learn more about me and SLAK, follow us on Twitch, Instagram, and TikTok. Now, let's go back to the video. So let's dive into the land of handheld consoles, starting with... Do you guys remember the show Metabots? Metabots, or Medarot in Japanese, is a franchise that includes video games, an anime series, and a toy line. It became popular in the early 2000s for its unique premise of customizable robot battling. The premise is really simple. Two trainers or fighters fight with their robots. The loser has to give a part away, and that's it. Yes, that's it. But imagine grinding for a specific part, you battling your friends after a week, and you lose the battle and the part that you grinded for is gone. Yes, we could do that in a Game Boy Advanced, Metabots, Metabee version, or Rakusho version. I loved Pokemon as a kid, but in Metabots, the stakes were just higher. Losing and dealing with the fact that you'd lose your part, or a random part really, having to go back, grind, get the part back, or get another part, that was, you know, just a little bit more hardcore. Think Real Steel or BattleBots, but the loser has to give a part away. Exactly. Story time. I never played this game as a kid. I saw a kid in school play it when I was 5 years old. There's about 15 to 20 Medarot games. Most of them are Japanese. I think there's about 3 that are translated to English and were released in the US. But I was on another planet than the US at that time when I was 5. So how did I find those games? Let's find out. Yes, we only got the versions I talked about previously. But look how cool this looks. I might learn Japanese and start playing the rest of them and give a part 2. The art style, the animation, the story. Pick up Metabots for Game Boy Advanced on your Game Boy Advanced or whatever you're using. You will not be disappointed. Just put it on speed mode. And season 1 is on Prime Video. You will absolutely not be disappointed. I'm giving you the gold. Please. I'll give you an update when I finish this one. I want to make sure I give you quality video games from the past that still hold on till today. Games like Metabots, for example. Exampled, played by me, curated. Here's another one. Wario Land 3 for the Game Boy Color. In Wario Land 3, players control Wario, who finds himself trapped inside a magical music box. To escape, Wario must explore a mysterious world filled with interconnected worlds and levels, solve puzzles, and collect hidden treasures. The game introduced a unique mechanic where Wario cannot die, but instead transform when hit by enemies, using these transformations to progress through levels. It's fun to see Wario before he was, the wacky Wario is today. This game came out in 2000, so again, I was 5 years old when I played this. The game is renowned for its clever level design and exploration-focused gameplay. Definitely one you should pick up and play for yourself while you're on the go. They've treated Wario pretty good, even though he has had a lot of different games and redesigns. They're mostly bangers. Here's another one I remember from another Nintendo Superstar. Your old boy. What did you guess it? Another land. Super Mario Land 2, 6 golden coins on the Game Boy Color. In this one, you follow Mario through 6 different zones and fight 6 different enemies, each very, very unique. You got the pumpkin zone, you got the space zone, macro zone where you become super, super tiny. It also gives the new power-up, the carrot, which makes a Wario glide through the air. It's the Mario universe at its quirkiest. In the best way possible. The Game Boy Color version that I played as a kid was actually a prequel of the Game Boy version from 1992. So at that time, the graphics of this game were peak, so, Also, one of the biggest reasons why I wanted to put this one in there, introduced us to Wario. This is his start. This is his first entry. This is where he came in. Just look at him. Whoever sat down and was like, hey, let's replace Bowser and add this guy in there. Thank you. Thank you so much. I'm playing and replaying a lot of these classic games now because I didn't have a chance to play all of them as a kid. So as we go forward, we're gonna get more. But for now, let's move on to a more modern, a more 3D, a more DS, if you will. We're going forward to the year 2004, where the Nintendo DS came out. With over 2.8 million units sold worldwide, it's safe to say this baby was pretty popular. With over 4,000 games and titles to choose from, let's step away a little bit from the Pokemons, the Marios, the Kirbys, and the Sonics, and talk about something a little bit more niche. Inazuma 11 on the DS. A European exclusive, one that I got my hands on. Oh, a little bit of an ear feast with this one.
Stand up if you love football. Inazuma 11. Hey! Tackle your fears with all your courage.
Whoa, let's not drift off. Karaoke is only for the Twitch. Make sure to follow us there. You play as Mark Evans, a passionate goalkeeper and captain of the struggling Raymond Junior High School soccer team. Things take a turn when a mysterious Royal Academy challenges them to a match that could spell doom for their school. Mark's goal? Assemble a squad of misfits, level them up with epic soccer moves and save the day by winning soccer matches. Complete with flaming soccer balls and absurdly, and I mean absurdly, dramatic cutscenes. There's a lot of cutscenes.
I quit playing football.
Developed by Level 5, the same studio behind Professor Layton, this was their first attempt to create a sports RPG. It went on to become an anime, a manga sequel, and even spin-offs. From solving puzzles to solving penalties, Level 5 really knows how to keep your stylus busy, huh? The Inazuma 11 anime aired alongside the game, turning soccer into life or death drama with moves so epic that make Goku jealous. You can recruit over 1,000 characters to join your team. Some are normal kids, while others questionable. There's a samurai, the guy with a mohawk, I think it was on fire. This guy was pretty strange. Sneaky. It's not your regular soccer game. Moves like Dragon Crash, Ghost Pool, and The Wall make every match feel like a boss battle and make it, a little bit more interesting for people like me. The English localization kept the core gameplay but made some interesting changes. The character names, for example, Mamoru and Do, became Mark Evans because apparently we can't handle cool Japanese names. And that's the magic of Inazuna 11. It's not just soccer, it's an epic RPG journey filled with fiery kicks, heartfelt teamwork, and moves that leave you wondering if soccer might actually be more interesting sport than it is. Whether you're revisiting the DS version or the remakes or other versions on Switch or whatever, it's all handheld. And I don't hear enough people talk about this franchise today. Grab your stylus, assemble your dream team, get ready, and come and fight me. Let me know who your favorite character is in the comments below. Alright, that wraps up today's episode. We're gonna do more research, and if you haven't already, please like, subscribe, and follow us on all social medias. It's TheCaptainCharming on everything. Oh, and follow SLAK. He says follow SLAK on everything.
Yep, look up Slug, Sluggy, or Sluggy69.
It's so stupid.
Alright, tiny closer.
Sluggy, there's only two type of guys in the world. The ones that entertain and the ones that observe. Well, baby, I'm the kind of guy. Like the back street, gotta be first. I'm like a ringleader, I call the shots. I'm like a firecracker, I make it hot. When I put on a show, I feel the adrenaline rushing through my veins. Like a spotlight on me, I'm ready to break. I'm like a performer, the dance floor is my stage. Better be ready, hope that you feel the same.
All eyes on me in the center rotating just like a circus. When I crack that whip, everybody's gotta trip just like a circus. Don't stand there watching me, follow me, show me what you can do. Everybody gotta go get big, explore, it's like a circus. Yeah, circus baby. Hey, what? I thought it was over. There's more? Joe, what are you doing? Joe? Joey. Oh.